welcome to the Shelly Studio. Today I am going to flip through my ATCs that I did for June. June is over. In fact, I'm recording this on the very last day, and wanted to show you what I did. So I've created an accordion journal, and I've just created this little belt to hold it together because it, kind of expands out. Anyways, I'll just flip through it and tell you about it as we go. So I decided to do a mail art theme, and just having fun using old postage stamps and bits and pieces. And because I was doing this sort of mail art idea, I went back. I have a small journal that belongs to my great aunt. These are her words up here, and these are mine over here. She went on a trip to Europe, went by boat in 1960, and I went to Europe. My first time to Europe was in 2001, and we actually went to quite a few of the same places. Well, that makes sense, right? She went to a lot more than I did because her trip lasted 3 months. I guess if you go by boat, you're gonna take some time, right? When you fly over, you don't get as much time. Plus, she was a school teacher. You can tell her handwriting's so much better than mine, and her information is a lot more educational. Like, see, Lucerne walked across lake on a covered bridge built in 1333, paintings on each beam. Anyways, I'm like, yeah, I walked on that bridge. Actually, I think the bridge I walked on might have been rebuilt. It has since burnt down, but it did have paintings on every beam. I don't know, I'll have to look up the history, but I did hear that it burned, so I'm really sad about that. I do have some pictures somewhere in some album. It's been a really long time, that talks about that bridge, or of the bridge. Pictures of the bridge. I'm distracting myself with my little ATCs. Looking at them and talking at the same time. Now, I also tried to follow a prompt list just to give me, I didn't make this quite good enough. So, I just made a really long strip of a scrap of paper, stuck it all together, and then folded up one edge to create the pockets these are going into. I should have, I used a small thing of glue, but it's still not quite enough space. Should have given myself, another 1/4 of an inch or something. Oh, and there's that one. But I did use prompts, like that one says cow. So there's a cow. Anyways, this one, there's a video of making these next 3, actually. You can see I cut out her journals and mine of the places that we went to the same. So, like, she went to Florence. She doesn't talk about seeing the David, but she sees sculptures from Michelangelo. And, of course, I saw the statue of David. And then that one, the prompt was horse on that one. But my scrapbook pages that I put together were just 6 by 6, so I just strung them all in a big line and then folded them up. And I cut right here, hoping that would make that fold easier. Anyway. Oh, so my butterfly, I like that one. And then this one, oh, I think that one's supposed to go that way. We'll see if it'll fit in there. Some of them do. They're a little crooked. It's okay. And then this one, Story of Every Day. No, I didn't do a prompt on that one. Sometimes I just wanted to play. And if the prompt on that day was not one that I could generated any ideas, then, you know, so be it. And then this one, that one says dyed papers. Oh yes, I fake eco-dyed some papers. Fake eco-dyed. I just stained them. And then this one, Dead Leaves. This is a dried leaf that I sealed under some tissue. Just a thin layer of tissue you buy at the dollar store for gift wrapping. Just sealed it under there, and hopefully it will last forever, right? And then, oh yeah, Australia was the prompt on that one. This, I ran out of journal stuff. I didn't make enough photocopies of stuff, but I could. So on the back side, yes, because there are 30 days, I have the rest of the ATCs. And this is one of my homemade postage stamps. See how much bigger than a real postage stamp it is. But it's cute, isn't it cute? I'm just done with scraps. I need to make some more of those. I've used up a lot. And I don't have them all double-deckered. I miscounted, thought I needed one more, so I stuck one there. That's why it's there. But I didn't really need it. And that one, oh, the prompt was eggs. So there's eggs. I like that one. And that's using gelatos, sparkly gelatos. Prompt was sewing. And prompt was tools. So there's an easel, a notepad, and if you look really carefully, there's paintbrushes, and scissors. So there's my tools. I know they're kind of hard to see, but it's got lots of layers and tissue over the top and just muted, really muted. Okay, and then this one, just a bird from a bird book. No prompt on that one. And then this one, I just took, I have like this piece of paper I'd cut out for jelly printing. Of course they don't last very long, it's just a piece of paper. So I just glued it in there and just layered it up. And I don't think that one has prompt either. Just having fun. Yeah. Oh, this one the prompt was mustard. I was going for the color, mustard. Tuck that in. And this one was handbag, blingy blingy handbag. That's fun. Oh, somebody I used to work with used to be a notary, so I've ground out his name because it's an expired notary stamp. Okay, it died, so I'm not sure where I got to. I think I got to this handbag. I just used. That was actually from a Christmas envelope, just the flap that was decorative, and turned it into a purse. Alright, and the next one, I think it was bottle. I actually really like that. I layered, I think this is tracing paper or rice paper. Maybe rice paper. Feels more like rice paper. Over the top of some stamps. So they're looking like they're inside the jar. I like that one. Oh, and this says finders keepers. And this one, I actually like the back. I went to town staining this one with different things, and that's how the back ended up. I actually kind of like that. And then getting close to the end, this is day 28. No prompt on that one, just wanted to use something fun. And I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I like that stencil, it's like sparkly. Anyway, okay. And then Day 29, yeah, I'm just playing now. I'm not even looking at the prompts, I guess. And then day 30, so this is the last day right here. And that's a print transfer where you put matte medium down and then put the magazine, then rub the paper off. So that's why it's kind of narfed up a little bit there, but that is that one. And then this is a picture of my, since I had an extra pocket, I put a picture of my aunt, who the journaling was, and then there's an old picture of me that I just found when I was cleaning up, so I'm like, oh, we'll just stick that in there. Need to find, you know, I have glamour shots somewhere, I could use one of those. But isn't she cute? That was my great aunt. And there it is. So, like I said, it's just basically an accordion book. I just glued enough together to make the number of pages I needed. I folded a flap up on this side and then put corner pockets, just tuck spots, on the back side. I think the tuck spots work better than this if you made it a little bit wider. But it's a really simple project. You probably don't need a tutorial on it. Yeah, so there's that. And along those same lines, I created this little booklet, and this holds the postage stamps that I was using during the ATC a day in June. And this one I do have a bit of a tutorial on, and I will, I think this video you're seeing now comes out first, and then this one will come out second. So once it comes out, I'll link it to this, but that'll be a few days probably. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. I hope you like my ATC keeper for this year. I've made one last year that's a lot bigger and not as fat, and it's a lot of fun. I will link that as well in case you're interested. And if you like what you see and you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe, and thank you all for watching.